Hi, welcome to Coder Me. And today we will talk about the same thing that we have already discussed in the last video. That's about the demo of the projects. So for every project we need an SLDS, that is System Development Lifecycle, and in that System Development Lifecycle you can gather the requirements, you can gather the everything, you can gather why we need a placement system, why we need any projects, what is the criteria or what the system wants, or why we need that system to use or upgrade anything. For that purpose we have already decided, or we have already shown you that how it will work. But for that purpose, because the user or the system, the end user or the system that we want to use, or the system that we want to build, that we will be always used by a naive user. That will not be a computer programmer, that will not be a computer developer. So for that language, how he or she can understand, for that we will need a structure or design, or you can say a blueprint of your project, that how it will get accessed. So this part 4 will be divided, or will be based on project design and structure. In this project design structure, we will first discuss about the tables and ER diagram, and that is the complete structure of project. In that ER diagram, as you have already shown, or you have already known or familiar with the whole structure of AMU placement, the placement system for any college or a university. So suppose I made some tables. The table name is ID, table name is resume, table name is faculty, table name is company, table name is register, and table name is pick. I will tell you one by one after that. So first of all, what we need a table, a normalization, a theory, that how the table will be connected for that, and that will be always discussed by entity relationship diagram. You have to study about that ER diagram in details. You should study, but here what I will do, I will just make you understand how this ER diagram has made, or how this diagram will call. So first of all, as you have remembered already, as you have as we have discussed, and you have seen that first of all we just want to register everything. So for example, a student want to register, so register is a table that can be a temporary register also. So I have not used, or have not uh, decided to show the temporary register table here, because register is a table in this. Always remember, because it is a student placement system, so a student have always a unique enrollment ID, that is you can say faculty number, enrollment number, or college number, that will be unique for every students. So here it is the enrollment number that will be unique, that you can say it is a primary key for this table, and it will be primary key for another table also, or it can be a foreign key for another table also. So in the register table, the first field is enrollment, second field is password, that will be in encrypted form, that is in you can say in MD5 or MD SHA form, or you can say it is an encrypted form. This will be the mobile number, this will be the email, this will be the name. Mobile and email is also unique, but this is not a primary key, and name you already know. So first of all, it will be registered. After registration, the login will be always created from this enrollment and password, so no need to create any another table that will be login. So for login, after the login, the registered student, the name or email will be always filled as resume. So I have used this diamond for fill, and it is 1-to-1. So one registration or one students can fill one resume only. So for that one resume, in which there will be many fields, but I have used some of fields here. That is field, it is choice 1. So choice 1, choice 2, and choice 3, it is the company choice for students. That is faculty ID, that is enrollment. Faculty ID can be different, that is enrollment. Faculty ID is for the faculty engineering colleges, medical science, or faculty of arts, or faculty of science, faculty of social science, that is the faculty ID. that is course ID, that is department. For department of computer science, department of engineering technology, department of electrical engineering, department of Urdu or anything, department of English, that is graduation marks, that is 10th marks, that is 12th marks, that is the gap between graduation or 12th or anything like that. So that's the example of table, fields of resume table. And in that resume, every resume has a pick, so one-to-one relationship is there. One resume has one pick, and in that pick, that is the enrollment is a unique. I have already seen I already told you about that. That is a path of image where the image is stored, so that is the path or URL path. Every registration, at the time of registration, we have made an ID that is the unique for every one, and that ID will be printed on resume. So I have every registration has an ID and that ID enrollment is unique and ID is also unique. Enrollment is different for every college, but ID cannot be different. ID will be 6-digit or 7-digit or 8-digit numbers for every student. So that ID will be generated by the system. So enrollment number is different and ID is different for that purpose. So ID table is different. Now resume is ready. Resume table is ready. So the student or the registration can apply for company. So I have used 1 and 1, 2, 3. That means one resume or one students can apply for 3 companies. So 1, 2, 3. It's a choice for that purpose. You can also increase that by this. Every resume has faculty because we have to choose this student each is from which faculty. So it is faculty name, course ID, and everything is there. So company can filter by the faculty, resume, and everything. Company have something company ID, criteria, name, details, and that. So that's how that all the tables are related with. Admin table is here, but admin table cannot. Admin table can change only resume field. So I have not mentioned because it's can take several place. It can take I think very much place for, so that I have not discussed it here. Now that was the ER diagram. Now it is a data flow diagram. How data will flow from system to keyboard to system, and how it will display. So first of all, there are 3 module, basically 3 persons can get this. That is the students, that is company, and that is admin. Students will request for data. Student will want to access the data, student detail, and that request will be given in job process detail. It will go to a database, and database will give the result for students. Just like the company wants to check details, the job process detail will give the details of any students, and admin can do the same thing. And now this is the level first one level diagram, DFD. Here it is login information. Student want to log in, so it is login information, and the information will be checked in the student information table. If it is a new user so a student can register there, and that will be inserted in that database. Same will be for company can also register. Now admin can also log in, and their info can be updated by this. Now company student want to apply for job, so student will get the company details, and after that company student will apply for job. If that will be verified, and receive will be alert, and alert will be issued for that students. So that's how it will work. Now if company new process of student, if company wants to check the students list, he can call for a student list, and student detail will be given to him. If it is a selected candidate, it will send alert. Company wants to registration to register themselves, they can also insert their records. Admin can maintain the resume, admin can maintain the company's info. Admin can also maintain or update or manage student information also. So this is the level diagram for that purpose. Now it's time to call UML diagram. UML diagram is very famous diagramming structure. Here we can define all the objects, how the process will flow. So that will call by UML process. In that, the first process is you can say searching process diagram, how company can do or how student can do the work. A student will be logged in, a student will give the registration, a student can see the registered company, a student can also see the resume, update the resume, student can search the companies or registered companies. Company can log in, company can register themselves, company can review the registered students, company can also fill that their demands also, so that can be sent in that search process. Then now it is a use case diagram. There is a three users, that one is admin, second is student, and third is company. A student can log in, register, student details, they can do their things. A student can also manage their resume. Admin can do everything because he can manage, he can edit, he can resume. Company can create a quiz round. Company can see the student list. Company can also update the company details. Student company can if company wants to see the student detail, he can do also. So that is the use case diagram. Now it is a process flow diagram. It is a very simple diagram. It is a very it represents the solution, how it will work. Suppose we want to start. So first question is, student is registered or not. If it is he is registered, he or she is registered, so go to login, because he just want to log in. If it is not registered, he have to log in. He have to register themselves first, and after register he will log in. And after the login, if he have created a resume, if you have not created a resume, here to create a resume. If you have not, so there is an option to edit the resume. If he don't want to edit or update the resume, he can search job, he can select company, and he can apply. And same will be for company. Company can check the student list, company can select the candidates, and that will list on. That is the process for a student flow. We will give you the details and the structure for that. Now that is the sequence diagram. In that sequence diagram, we decided to how the system will work, how the parallel process will work at the time of something. For example, a student want to log in, and a student submit the resume for the server. After that, the student can create login. Student can now the time is for company. Company can submit requirement. After that, the requirement will be succeeded. After that, resume will be match up based on requirement. It will send alert to the company, and it will send alert to the student also. After that, it will give the maintenance result, it will give the success story, and it will give the approved story. For that, administration can also the approved story or maintain work at a time. So this is the table structure, data type of that things, and resume is a very big table for that purpose. So that's how it will work. So for example, username and password, system should accept it. Get logged in for job seeker. Incorrect username and password, system should reject it. Correct username and company, system should accept it. Incorrect username, password, company. Admin, student fill correct detail for registration. Student keep blank field for registration. Company fill correct details. Company fill incorrect details. We have to check all that things. Company keeps blank field for registration. Student can search form in fill incorrect detail or correct detail, like that. So we will do like that things also. That's how we make the you can say the resume. We make the report for that. What is that placement system, how it work, what is the overview of that, what is the future, what we will do regarding that. So that's how we will discuss about it. So that's what the structure of the project was, and we will discuss it more about it after that. So that's all for the day. You can search it. You can if you want to see, or if you want to make the diagram, or if you want to get change, if you want to see that the diagram, if you want to take a sample of that diagram, you can go to our website, that is codenv.com. At that codenv.com, that will be also in the description. Also in the description, you can see our site link, and in that site link you will be provided every image that I have discussed here, and you can take help from that picture also. And if you have any problem regarding that, if you have any problem in that pictures, in that problem, in that ER diagram, in the DFD, you can consult me through YouTube channel or codenv.com comment section. Thank you for watching. You can also follow on LinkedIn, Google Plus, and Facebook also. Please watch and subscribe our video channel. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much. This is Seth from Codenv.